PilotPro. First, we'd like to thank you for taking the time to learn more about one of Anchor's newest offerings. During this presentation, we will learn about PilotPro. We will discuss some of the features of the program and how these features can be beneficial in a production environment. And then, after a brief overview of features and benefits, we'll dive right into a product demonstration to show you how it all works together. So, what is PilotPro? PilotPro is a type of automation software that supports both desktop and client-server users. It is designed to provide an easy and automated way to launch jobs based on external events, such as designated trigger files placed in a directory or within a designated window of time. By automating routine processes, users can benefit from freeing up valuable IT resources who can spend their time on other important projects. PilotPro is compatible with all of Anchor products as well as third-party applications, which means it can easily be implemented with no additional equipment, software, or integration effort. Users can configure, process, and track multiple jobs. PilotPro also has the ability to send email alerts when a job starts, ends, is modified, or fails. This feature helps users monitor activities and stay informed. Our PilotPro product is easy to use and does not require any special skill. Simply specify the application and trigger and let PilotPro do the rest. You can run PilotPro anywhere, from any computer at your site or over the internet. PilotPro has the ability to run in what we call lights out mode. What this means is that PilotPro will monitor directories and respond appropriately, allowing jobs to be run and be tracked at any time. 24 hours a day, 365 days a year, without manual intervention. The architectural advantages are what you expect from a technically sound solution. That it's easy to install, simple to use, while still offering power and the benefit to the user. Let's talk about some of the features of PilotPro. PilotPro can launch any Windows program or batch file. For example, users can run CAS initially to standardize addresses and prep files for better duplicate identification, run a merge-purge process, and then run CAS again for the Form 3553 with final counts. And at the end of the process, the output can trigger yet another application, such as a third-party report writer. PilotPro will instantly start processing files when a trigger appears in a designated folder. As an example, a trigger file can be an output file, a report file, or a log file. Users can also schedule a time frame for a particular process to start. Now, we all know quite well that sometimes production runs have problems, so in order to help troubleshoot, PilotPro can generate log files with job activities, which can help the users debug problems. The architectural advantage of PilotPro is that it allows users to run on multiple machines. Users can run processes anywhere on a network so that you can make the best use of your resources. Users and administrators have the ability to see all current active and archived jobs. You also have the ability to see what response code was returned at the end of a job. This feature keeps managers and administrators informed. PilotPro has error handling capability. A restart feature creates a timestamp in case of a system failure, and the application can be set to automatically restart a job if errors occur. The restart can be set to automatically start the job at the first opportunity or wait for a new trigger file if the system stops. PilotPro also allows users to place processing time limits on jobs. So for example, if a job gets caught in a loop or the system hangs for some reason, the job or the process can be set to automatically terminate if it exceeds the time limit. At this point, we'd like to show you the product, highlighting each of the features that we just described in the previous introductory slides. We will demonstrate how the user can configure the product and how it will function for each of the features that we described. Launch PilotPro from the Anchor folder. PilotPro opens. Enter the appropriate username and password. Select a PC to use. Enter the file name and/or path for the trigger file. Click the ... button To open the Browse menu, enter the program name and/or path for the program. Click the ... button to open the Browse menu. Enter the command name and/or path for the command file. Click the ... button to open the Browse menu. Enter a job name. Enter the amount of time to allow the program to run. Enter any additional comments. Select an option from the Run Once, Rerun section. Select a restart behavior. Click Add to add the job to the file. The job is now added to the database. Now we are going to open the Archive Viewer. Here, the user can see which server was used, the job ID, the name, trigger file, runtime, and more. Use the Server Selection drop-down menu to select a server to view. Selecting a job allows the user to delete the selected, which deletes all of the currently selected items in the list, but not from the database. It allows the user to keep only selected. This will delete all items in the list except for the currently selected ones, but only in the display, not in the database. Save. This saves the currently displayed items to a user-selected file. Save and open. This saves the currently displayed items to a user-selected file and opens the selected file. Refill the list. This will wipe clean the list and refill it from the database. These are all the features within the Archive Viewer. Now we are going to open PilotPro Settings. Settings is located on the Windows taskbar as a green airplane. The airplane will turn red if there is no connection. PilotPro Settings opens. Here the user can enter in the following settings. Enter in the SMTP server name. This can be an IP address. Enter in the server email's address. Click the checkbox for the SMTP server authentication and enter in the appropriate account name on the SMTP server. Click Set Email Values to set the values. In the Utility Account settings, enter in the account name. Click Set Account Values. The user also has the option to send a test email. Click the checkbox to send a test email and enter in the appropriate email. The user also has the ability to test the connection to the server. Click Close to close the PilotPro settings. This concludes the PilotPro demonstration. Let's considering the following job for ACME Lumber. For example, files arrive daily from the customer via FTP. Once the file arrives, it processes through data dialog to format the name and assign a sequence number and file code. Then the file is processed through MaxCast and MaxPresort to obtain postal discounts. From there, PostScript files are generated by MaxPrint and converted to PDF using Acrobat Distiller. Utilizing PilotPro and batch files, This process can be completely automated and valuable resources are freed to work on other projects. This is another simplified view of the same process. PilotPro can easily be expanded onto any server to monitor for multiple trigger files and launch multiple processes. We've done such a good job for ACME Company that we now have multiple accounts all needing different processes for completion. PilotPro can also be configured on multiple servers. With the capability to run multiple automated processes on multiple servers, your business can grow exponentially, utilizing the resources already on hand. Thanks for watching. If you have any questions or would like to speak to a representative, please contact us at these addresses.